गाइस, वेलकम बैक टू न्यू वीडियो। आप सभी का स्वागत है मेरे यूट्यूब चैनल करोना पे। जम आ चुका है 8th स्टैंडर्ड की ज्योग्राफी के साथ और आज का मेरे चैप्टर का नाम है पोल्यूशन। तो चलिए नोट्स कंप्लीट करते हैं। सबसे पहले हमारा क्वेश्चन है, चूज द करेक्ट ऑप्शन फर्स्ट। द बर्थ रेट इज ग्रेटर दैन द डेथ रेट देन द population increases. Kerala in the Indian state with a very high dense population. Rajasthan has a very low dense population. The sex ratio in low is low when for every 1000 males the number of females is less. People of 15 to 59 age group are included to productive population. People in urban areas generally engage in secondary and tertiary occupation. The spread of modern technology in society is mostly depend on literacy. The value of human development index is close to zero in the areas with very little development. Population density is more in western districts of Maharashtra. Urbanization generates better employment opportunities for people. Mumbai has a high dense population due to the urbanization. Area with poor soil, rugged terrain, dense forests are sparsely populated. In India, the census is conducted once in every 10 years. State whether the following statements are true or false. Correct the false statement and write the given lines. Answered in the death rate will tend to slow down the rate of population growth. True. And region from where the people migrate show a rise in population. False. Region from where people migrate show to fall in population. Migration is a movement of people across region and territory. True. The entire world population is evenly distributed. Answer false. The entire world population is unevenly distributed. The population density of an region can be understood from its area. False. The population density of a region can be understood from its area and its population. The quantity of population is determined on the basis of literacy. True. The population density refers to the way in the people are spread out over an area. False. The population distribution refers to the area refers to the way in which people are spread out over an area. The age group above the 60 is unproductive population. False. The age group below 60 is dependent and independent population. Village has a large urban population. False. Village has a large rural population. People in rural areas are generally engaged in tertiary occupation. False. People in rural areas are generally engaged in primary occupation. There is an adverse impact of manpower in the region of out-migration. True. The quantity of population is more important than the pollution numbers. False. The quality of population is more important than the pollution. False. The quality of population is more important than the population number. Greater economy profit indicates the development of a region. True. The values of Human Development Index range from 0 to 5. False. The value of Human Development Index range from 0 to 1. The development country has HDI of 1. Developed countries have HDI close to 1. Write the following questions in one sentence. Name a densely populated state and sparsely populated state of India. Kerala is a densely populated state and Rajasthan is a sparsely populated state of India. What is the birth rate? The birth rate is the number of the living births 1,000 person in a year. State and to implementation of the high dense population. A high population density implies that the population is high relative to the size of countries. Two major implements of the high density of population are poverty and unemployment. State any two implications of the high density of population. Answer: a high population density implies that the population is high relative to the size of the country. Two major implications of the high density of population are poverty and unemployment. Give one reason for unfavorable sex ratio. The define the term balanced population in a population where both the genders are around the same number. It is termed as a balanced population. When is the population of the area termed as industries? When the population of the proportion of working population is higher in a region, that population is termed as industries. Such a region has rapid development. Write down the full form of HDI and UNDP. The full form of HDI and UNDP is Human Development Index and United Nations Development Program respectively. The name economist who introduced the concept of Human Development Index in the decade of 1980 to 1990. Mohammad Ulhala and Amartya Sen introduced the concept of Human Development Index. Geographical reasons. The study of age structure is important. The study of age structure is important for the project of population and for understanding the dynamics of the age structure agreement. It helps in understanding the proportion of active and dependent population. Moreover, it is necessary to know the age structure for planning to provide various faculties. Providing population as an important group. Productive or working population 15 to 59 years are economically productive, while dependent. This group of people is active in serve and business. They directly participate in the economy activity of a region. Development is rapid in the region where the proportion of productivity population is more. Literacy is directed related to development. Answer: the population is an important resource. Human population utilizes all other natural resources available on the earth. Population as a result is important for economy, social, culture and development of any country. Human population, which is educational and skills, make the approach of useful. natural resources to contribute towards the development of society and economy. Hence, population is an important resource. Fifth answer in brief: what what are the problems in an area of high population density? A small increase of population is desirable in a growth of economy. However, the increase in population density beyond a certain level leads to problem of these in the depleting of resources is most important. For some other problems may include poor housing and condition and crime and unemployment, pollution of lack sanitization. Even though the area wise Rajasthan is a large state, its population is less, which geographically factors may be responsible for this. Even though area wise Rajasthan is the large state and its population is less, the geographical factor responsible for this climate and soil. That Thar desert in Rajasthan is extremely dry and have a spare vegetation and extreme temperatures. The dry soil and unfavorable climate makes the condition tough for the survival of humans. What are the expect conditions in the structure of population? Answer: the structure of population refers to the number of people in different age groups in a country. The expect age structure of population: the number of people found in the children work age and aged groups. Children below 15 years old, productive population 15 to 60 58 59 years old. The age population above 59 are not able to expect the population structure. How do imbalance sex ratio affect the society? In regions where gender discrimination is a rampant, the sex ratio is bound to the unfavorable to women. Such areas are those where female food sign the domestic violence against women are prevailed in a role that social economy status of women. The women are not empowered. It has adverse effects on the whole family, and it is turned the society at large. What measures can be taken due to the strict at a balance in sex ratio? To strike the balance in the sex ratio, government should adopt different schemes, programs and awareness measures to build a positive environment to protect a girl child. It should take steps to reverse the decline trend of child sex ratio and address the neglect of the girl child through focus on education and environment. India, a 0.52 ratio of population are migrate. What are actual numbers of people who have migrated to India? In India, 0.52% of people are migrated. Therefore, actual number of people who have migrated in India is 5.2 million. What are the problems in areas of low population density? The various problems faced by the people in areas with low population density. Such areas do not have much opportunities. Fewer jobs are available in such areas. They do not have health and education faculties. They also tend to have less basic amenities. This region makes such areas less appearance and people prefer to migrate to towns and cities. Since the past 2 centuries, the size of family is decreasing, but the aspect of the population of the country is increasing. Find out this why is this happening. Since the past 2 years, the size of family is decreased decreasing, but in spite of this, the population of the country is increasing. This is because in the population occurs not only by increasing in birth rate but also due to a decrease in death rate. In other words, in India, population has increased large due to the falling numbers of death. As per the population census of 2011, the population of India is 212 crore. 121 crores for domestic use as per capita requirement or per day 50 liters of water. Taking this into an account, what be the total amount of water required in India for domestic purpose only? Total population of India 121 crores, requirement of water 50 liters a day. Total amount of water 121 multiplied by 50 is 50 करोड़ लीटर. तो बस आज के लिए बस नहीं है. आपको वीडियो पसंद आओगा. अगर वीडियो पसंद आओगा, वीडियो को लाइक, वीडियो को शेयर, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब. और तब तक के लिए गुड बाय.